How do I do it all? The Brezza gives me the power.
So you can see he's got out 20 times in all formats from pacers with balls on the stumps, and outside office just 14 times. So do you think there's something there in his reflexes or technique, or is this what you would expect more or less from Rohit?
You can now take it to Sanjay. He's the batting coach with Rohit, of course.
I mean, the only challenge that Rohit has, it's at the start of his innings. Because most of those dismissals which you are speaking of on the stumps could be whether the ball swinging in or the ball darting back in, the way which Siraj got him in. And that's why in the first 2 overs or so, you literally have to tell Rohit or challenge him that, okay, you have to be at your best in terms of where your weight has to be. You have to be a little bit agile. Because he's somebody who gives you that impression that he's a bit laid back, and that can, in a way, also affect where your weight is, whether it is on the balls of your feet, wherein you can really move quickly as per the needs of the ball, of how it swings or seams, or whether you're just flat-footed at the moment, then it doesn't allow you to move that quickly.
You want to add something?
Yeah, the other thing is with Rohit, like Sanjay Bhai said, his weight transfer will have to be perfect, because what's his weapon can also be his weakness. He plays across the line a lot, especially what enables him to pick up really well. Also, if you see, he never really plays that many straight drives. It's mostly flicks. He picks up really well. So if your weight transfer is a bit off, you can have that back pad gap when your bat's going across the line.
Is there an explanation as to why such an experienced player like Rohit, almost always in the IPL, it's a similar sort of story, Sanjay? With Virat Kohli, it's a completely different thing. He still comes out with almost the same template, I would say, and he still gets runs. With Rohit, it almost seems like you've got to switch him on regularly at the start of an IPL.
Hard to fathom why that happens, but if that is the case, then he can clearly look at this season as a challenge, because 3 or 4 months into the new season, maybe this new year, things have been a little bit different for Rohit ever since the Australia series. So he would certainly want to leave his mark and bring his A game, because he understands, being an MI captain, how critical it is for MI, how much pride they take in winning.
Is there a technique conversation to be had, or do you not really have a technique conversation with somebody like Rohit Sharma? That too in the IPL, where you almost think at some point or the other he's going to get runs. Maybe on the Wankhede he'll get runs. But is there a technique conversation that has to be had with senior players in IPL cricket?
You can clearly have it based on the trust level and the working relationship that you have with those superstars. So for me, clearly it has to be, he has to be more agile right at the start of his innings, and that all boils down to how he can get his weight on the balls of his feet.